What's up, Stormy?
It's been like 2 months.
How you been, man?
I bring
Look at
gifts.
these wonderful things.
Let me tilt this down. So those.
Check it out.
Yeah, you know what those are.
I love them, yeah.
These are the 1/10-ounce lynxes.
Yeah.
And you know what's special about them? Those who are watching this video, I mean, they're like the first fully, I guess, full pure 3/9 or 4/9 fine. I forget. Is it 4/9 fine?
Spain. Yeah.
But it's like the first bullion grade gold coins that Spain has ever minted, and it's taken them all this time to kind of jump on the bandwagon.
Long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these, you know, surprisingly, these, you know, they go for quite a bit on.
Yeah, we've done very well with them.
Yeah, and you know, they're gonna start with, like, I think they just released the Toro, the bull.
Yeah.
But
And
they
a
have
10th ounce? I don't even know.
no, the 10th ounce is not yet.
Yeah.
But you know what? In my opinion, I mean, people, if they haven't picked up one of these, I mean, they should possibly get one of them, because
First of the series, they've been selling for really good money.
Yeah.
You know, it's our second round with them, so we actually went back and like had to beat them up to try to get some. But
yeah,
been a while in coming, but at least we got them now. And
yeah. Now, how have you been? I mean, I know you've been battling COVID.
yeah, I've been great, man. I'm recovering. I'm can't say I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
And you were
COVID's rough on me, man.
I know.
It's just you know, the symptoms were actually relatively minor, but it lingers with me. It just hangs and hangs and hangs. It just doesn't go away. This is my second round with it. Been vaccinated.
And you still have it, and it's still kicking your butt.
Yeah, just I have good days and I have bad days. It's just tough. It's tough.
Yeah. Well,
So,
you know, let me ask you then, aside from health, and I'm glad, I mean, you're better than what you were when I saw you like 2 weeks ago when you came back from
2 weeks ago was
your
not
trip.
good. Yeah. You should have gotten COVID from that.
maybe I did, and I just
Maybe you did, just didn't say anything.
yeah, or been asymptomatic.
I
But
think everybody's doing that.
what's going on with metals? Like,
Yeah, look, man.
what is it? It's flat. What do we got? Gold is at
It's flat.
1660. Silver's at 1950. It's
yeah.
down 6 cents, so it's flat today.
Yeah.
Where do you see gold going from here? We'll talk about silver later, but gold.
Well, there's a couple of interesting things going on, right? Spot price is down right now.
Yeah.
Per se, but the demand is higher than it's ever been before. I don't think it's because people are buying the dip. I think they're seeing everything that's going on, the uncertainty in the government.
Yeah.
People have been buying. My suppliers do not have gold. It is gone. We actually ordered bars. I normally never buy bars. I went and bought bars for the first time.
Never have bars.
Never. I went and bought them because that was the only thing available. They sold out. We went to reorder another round. Gone. All gone.
And is it because the demand is so high? Because number one, we know that the U.S. Mint is done with the production of the gold coinage.
Yes, and the premium on the Buffaloes and Eagles right now, we don't even want to talk about that. Is
it really that bad?
Crazy. I've never in my life I've ever seen it this high. But
the
demand is still very strong. People don't care. They're just still buying.
So let me ask you then, do you think if somebody's sitting on, let's say, some 10th ouncers, like myself, do you think it would be a good time to just sell them, or do you think
No,
hold
I
on
think
to
I'd
them? Wait.
I'd wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd hang.
Yeah, I just...
Excuse me. Longer it gets into this year, I think the more the demand's going to be.
Right.
There's no product available.
Right.
And I think it's going to linger for a few months.
So what have you been, you know, staying afloat with in terms of sales for gold? Because since you've got the demand and you have to, you know, provide your customers with gold.
I've been a dealer for a long time.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the dealers across the country. So I don't always lean on, I mean, of course, my number one supplier is one of the 12 distributors in the country.
Right.
But I know a lot of other dealers, right? So when the product becomes available, my name is always out there, and I'm always telling everybody I'm looking for this, this, and this. And, it, you know, we get...
You're able to source it.
Yeah, it comes. It comes.
And I know...
How long, I don't know, but, you know, for right now, we're good.
And I know in the past, too, you and I have helped each other out also in a pinch, like where I've needed some gold for upcoming sales, and then you've had like upcoming deals where you were like, hey, you know, spot me like 3 buffaloes to round out this thing, and then you just hit me.
Well, and we'll do that too with dealers too. If we know that we got an order coming, it's promised to us from a reputable person in 3 weeks. You know, I've borrowed gold from other people to fill orders, and you know, you do that. You try not to leverage too much,
right?
You know, because then you get yourself in trouble. But overall, we're able to take care of everybody.
Right. What goes around comes around too. It's good every once in a while. You show some goodwill. You lend somebody some gold, and then
100%.
you know, like in the future, you'll be able to lean on them.
Yeah. And right now, it's the like I said, gold is just. It's unbelievable. Any kind of gold, it doesn't really matter.
Wow. Like, just people want their hands on it. Like, pre-33 and...
I've never seen demand like this, ever.
Wow. I'm almost tempted to sort through whatever little bits of gold you've got left, because I know some of my customers have been saying that they want pre-33 gold. I know you're saying that you're seeing such a rise in demand across the board for gold, but is there anything in particular that is selling a lot more? Is it the Eagles?
Right now, it's the cheaper gold, to be honest.
The cheaper?
Because the premiums on like an American buffalo or a gold buffalo are over $200. Well over
200, 250 over spot.
250, 275, 280.
It's ridiculous.
It's pushing almost a 2,000 mark, and here's spot price that's sitting at 1,660.
Right.
And people are like, they just can't stomach that. And I get that. I totally do. But again, it's supply and demand. And
somebody recently asked me about like the commemoratives. The $5.
Yeah, people are starting to buy the commemoratives because they're available.
Yeah.
And people never wanted them.
They don't, because I know, speaking from experience, they, you pay a less amount when you're getting them, but then when it comes time to sell them, it's hard to kind of offload them.
Yep. And this lends into the same thing with silver too. Silver's in the same position. It's just not available. It's just not out there. My order now, if you came in and ordered 500 ounces, it'd be late November before I could fill that.
Silver.
Yeah. With an order. I mean, I keep inventory, but
I know, but
it's only going to last so long.
So are you seeing one being more demand than another?
The generic small stuff. 90% selling crazy right now. Like, I can't keep 90% in stock. But silver's going fast.
Are you seeing more of a demand for gold than silver, or are you?
It's really a split playing field.
Really?
To be honest with you. Big days of 2 and 3 pieces of silver are over. Like, people are coming in buying 100 ounces at a time, or
they're just like hoarding
ounces.
it.
Yeah, like people are just going to town. They don't like what they see is going on. They just the uncertainty in the government, and then the thing going on with Russia, and they're seeing different countries pairing up with each other outside the U.S.
Right, they're saying
dollar. They made the announcement, right? So they're no longer Saudi Arabia is not part.
Right,
they're out. We're threatening to take our arms out of their country.
Yeah,
that's what the petrodollar is all about.
Yeah,
that's the U.S. dollar. So yes, it's strengthening because of the interest rates, but really the international strength is crumbling very quickly.
Right.
So it's weird times.
Very weird times.
Now, without giving away too much, Steve and I continue to talk about silver and gold, specifically what types of silver and gold people should be buying right now. Steve, he leans towards one metal in particular, which I'm not going to say until you see the second part. Now, I kind of always have leaned towards gold for stacking purposes. Silver is kind of what I do for, my money making and whatnot, but you're going to have to stay tuned for the next part to see what Steve thinks you should be buying.